Hi everyone, today we're on Module 5 of Level F of VMath. This is Algebraic Reasoning. This is Lesson 8. Turn to page 29 to follow along and take notes. Okay, solving multiplication and division equations. So last lesson we did addition and subtraction. Now we're doing multiplication and division. So here's some review. 15 times p when p equals 2. So let's solve that. We got to substitute in 2 for p. So we're going to put 15 times 2 equals 30. Okay, over here for b, t divided by 6 when t equals 42. So that means we need to substitute in 42 for t. 42 divided by 6 equals 7. Okay, so now here, number 2, we're going to check our answer. We're going to solve this equation. So we have 5x, 5 times x equals 30. So if you're multiplying, now we have to divide, because that is the opposite of multiplying. We're going to divide both sides by 5, because if we have 5 over 5, 5 divided by 5 is 1. So really all you're getting now is you have x by itself. So 30 divided by 5 equals 6. Let's check our answer and substitute in 6 for x. 5 times 6, does it equal 30? Yes, it does. So we know that it is correct. X equals 6. Okay, number 3. Here we have b over 8. When you have that fraction sign there, that means division. So you're doing b divided by 8. Well, equals 4. So now what we have to do is we have to do the opposite of dividing. We're going to multiply by 8. Because then when you cross multiply, or if you look at this, it's kind of the same thing as doing 8 over 1. But 8 cancels out the 8, so then you have b by itself. But now you have to do 4 times 8, which equals 32. So now let's put 32 in for b. Is 32 divided by 8 equal 4? 32 divided by 8 equal 4? Yes, it does. So that means b does equal 32. This one, 3.5 times 2s. Okay, so we have to divide both sides by 2. We have to get the s by itself. So we're going to do 3.5 divided by 2. 2 goes into 3 one time. Bring that down. Bring that decimal up. Subtract. We get 1 and a 5. 2 goes into 15 7 times. 7 times 2 is 14. We got to bring down a 0 all the way down here. 15 minus 14 equals 1. 2 goes into 10 5 times. 5 times 2 is 10. Subtract that, we get 0. So now 1.75 equals s. Well, we got to check that now. We're going to substitute in 1.75, and then we're going to do times 2. So 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1 is 15, sorry. Carry the 1. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Bring down that decimal. 3.50, yep, same thing as 3.5. So we know that s does equal 1.75. Okay, let's look at this example. n. 3 n's, so 3 times m equals 9. Well, we got to get that n by itself. So that means we would divide by 3 on both sides, because then those cancel out and we get m. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So n equals 3. Okay, this says solve each equation, then check the solution. So here's our equation, then we have to check it. 9k, 9 times k, equals 72. Opposite of multiplying is dividing. Divide both sides by 9. K equals 8. 9 times 8, does that equal 72? It sure does, so that means we are correct. This side, we have r divided by 13 equals 12. Well, we got to figure out, and we got to get r by itself, so that means we're going to multiply both sides by 13. So then we have to do 12 times 13. Let's do this quick. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 1 is 3. Bring down to 0. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. Add those up. 6, 5, 1. Okay, so r equals 156. Well, now we got to check our answer, and we have to figure out, does 156 divided by 13 equal 12? Let's check. 13, well, we got to go into 15 once, so 1 times 13, and then subtract. We get a 2, bring down the 6. 13 goes into 26 2 times. 2 times 13, 26, remainder 0. So does 156 divided by 13 equal 12? It sure does, so that means we did that correct. So r equals 156. Okay, before you work on your own, you're going to have to solve multiplication equations and division equations. So using symbols, 10m equals 70, 10 times m equals 70. You need to get the variable by itself on one side of the equation. If the equation has a variable times number, like this one, then divide both sides by the equation by the number. So divide both sides by 10. M equals 7. Then check. Substitute the solution for the variable. If both sides of the equation are equal, then the solution is correct. Is it correct? Yep, 70 equals 70, so that one is correct. And then when you solve division equations, k divided by 11 equals 5. You need to get that variable by itself on one side of the equation. So we need to get k by itself. If the equation has a variable divided by a number, just like this, then multiply both sides of the equation by that number. Multiply by 11, multiply by 11. Because then what happens is that these cancel out. And then you get k by itself. So then k equals 55. And then you check it. 55 divided by 11 equals 5. 5 equals 5. So when you check that, if both sides of the equation are equal, then the solution is correct. Okay, that is a lot of algebra again. Make sure to show your work. Complete page 31 on your own. Make sure to have a piece of paper or whiteboard and marker to help you out. Ask your teacher for help. Good luck.